This is Dave Brixes with Explosive Sports Performance, EXSP.biz, and I'm going to be coming this year in 2013 on different topics that I think are relevant for athletes, not only just physical-wise with exercises and things that we'll be doing as well, but also how to get in the mind. The more and more I work with athletes over the last 10 years, it's amazing to see development, not physically always, but mentally. How come guys continue to be successful and continue to succeed while others don't? But maybe some of those other guys who don't succeed are maybe more physically gifted, but they just don't have this. And I really think that's a huge part of it. I mean, I know coaches always stress, 90% of the games played from here up. I'd have to agree with that to some extent. I mean, you definitely have to have some physical ability, but I think mental toughness definitely comes into play. And I think that's one of the big things that I watched and witnessed over the last 10 years. Guys that really continue to stick with it, even when it looks like they're down. I mean, two athletes that I've had this year that have done phenomenally well and have stuck with it to realize that their dreams have definitely not gone. Two guys that were in the NFL weren't around this year at the beginning of the year. The one got cut at the beginning of the year. And just continued to work. As soon as he got cut, he came back up, trained, and within a couple weeks later, 4 or 5 weeks, he was picked back up and signed. And now his team's is the #1 seed in the NFC that he's playing for. So his perseverance continued, and his determination, never giving up, has definitely gotten to that point. Another one, he's been out of football, the NFL, for a couple years now. Played in the UFL. It fell apart midway through the year this year. Had a great start to the season. First 5-6 games there. Had a great start. But he continued to work. He didn't give up, knowing that his time's running short. And he doesn't have much more time left to really break in there again. But he never gave up, and got some good news right before the end of the season here. Had a workout, and is going to be signed by one of the NFL teams. So he's going to be back in the NFL, which is great for next year. But that's just two examples of guys that continue to find and never giving up. Physically, these guys are phenomenally gifted. The latter of the two that I was speaking about, who just got signed, one of probably the most amazing athletes that I've ever had to work with lateral quickness. I mean, he could cover sideline to sideline like nobody I've ever had. And I've had some guys that can motor 40 times and all that kind of stuff, but lateral quickness, this guy can definitely move, and it shows because he plays inside linebacker for most of his career, and it's definitely going to pay dividends for him. But he just never gave up. I know he was down at different points. We just talked about it, saying, hey, there's going to be a shot. You're going to get one more shot. We just got to be ready for it. And he was definitely ready. Went up to the workout, definitely killed it. So I got to give him credit. And that's one of the things, you just can't give up. As an athlete, don't give up. You just never know when that call's going to come. I mean, even if you're a high school kid, you might be 7th, 8th, 9th man on the basketball team, or 10th man, 11th. You don't think you're ever going to get a play. But as long as you keep working, you're going to give yourself that shot. I mean, a couple guys in front of you might get in foul trouble, they might get hurt, might be suspended academic-wise, whatever. And it might be your time to step up. Or the matchup just might not work right. You might be the perfect matchup that they need, the coach needs, and he needs to put you in. So don't give up. You got to keep working. You got to keep mentally preparing yourself, keep physically preparing yourself to get to that next step. So you're going to be seeing a whole bunch of different things throughout the year here, on like the physical part as well as the mental part from Explosive Sports Performance, because I want you to be successful in 2013 as an athlete. I want you to be more than successful. I want you to reach whatever goal that you set for yourself, and I want you to reach it. Now, I'm not talking about, hey, I just want to be able to start one game. Now, I want you to set your goals up. I want you to start reaching higher for your goals, and I want you to go get them. But it's going to take hard work. Nothing in life should ever be handed to you. Nothing. All right? If somebody hands it to you, give it back. Go work for it. Work for whatever you have in life, because that reward is going to be much greater. If somebody hands you something, okay, so you got it. Great. Where's the reward now? The reward is you working. These gentlemen that I spoke about, the guys in the NFL, they worked for that. They deserve that. They worked very hard to get there. That's why that accomplishment's so great. because they just weren't handed to them. All right, they just say, well, you know, okay, hey, we remember you. You played last year. We're just going to give you a shot. We're just going to put you on a team. No, they had to work and earn themselves to get a spot on that team. So that's all the more beneficial to them, all more rewarding to them, and that's what I want you guys to see. So stay tuned for 2013. A lot of big things coming to Explosive Sports Performance. It's going to be a great year, and I'm really looking forward to helping you guys out. This is Dave Brixius from Explosive Sports Performance. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page so you guys can get all the updates on all our videos that will be coming out. Because like I said, it's not just going to be me speaking on certain subjects. It's also going to be a whole bunch of different videos that will be coming out. All right? Look forward to it, man. Really rock 2013. Take care of business and make sure you unleash that potential.